the morning taking buses to go to work. I really wish that I could work closer to home. If I could, I would. I'm often criticized by people who say to me things like, "Oh, you're always complaining. Why don't you just buy yourself a car?" I can't afford a car for reasons that I do not wish to disclose to the entire world. I also can't afford to get my Norwegian license. I have Brazilian license. I haven't driven since 2001. So I have to take the bus. There is no other way around it. And I think it's very difficult for people who have access to a car, who have money, whose parents paid for their driver's licenses, who have been living in Norway their entire lives, and who have a cabin in the woods, a beautiful cottage where they can go spend their holidays. They have a boat. They have a very good income. They travel internationally every vacation. They get a chance to go somewhere. They go. I can't afford any of those things at all. And there are reasons for it. I grew up in Brazil and the United States. I also lived in Australia and New Zealand. I always had a glorious life. My parents had a very good financial situation. My father was an electrical engineer. And I know a lot of people think an engineer is somebody that engines, but that's not what an engineer that I'm talking about. That type of engineer does. My dad went to university 5 years. He went to a fantastic university, one of the best universities in Brazil. My mom was an educator. She was also highly educated. So I had a very good life in Brazil. You would never catch me in the morning struggling like this, taking 3 buses to get somewhere in Brazil, ever. I'd always have access to a car or somebody drive me where I needed to go. I had the perfect life in Brazil. Go other places. Well, I went places because I wanted to study in different countries and get a global education. That's why I did. That's what I did. I went and got an education in different places. So my education from Brazil, the United States, and Australia, here in Norway, they took away 2 of the years that I studied. They don't accept 2 of those years. I'm still fighting for them to get them accepted. There are other reasons why I can't afford what the average Norwegian can afford. And I married for love, not for money, so the man I married is not rich. So he can't afford those things either. In a 2-income household, we could have afforded a lot more, but the thing is that I was never given a fair chance to get a steady job from the get-go. So I never made enough to be able to contribute enough to the household. And a lot of our finances fell on him. So it is not only excruciatingly annoying when people ask me why I don't have a car and why don't I just get my license. It is also hurtful because I don't want to have to be thinking about this stuff all the time. I don't want to have to be thinking about, hey, everyone's going to Gran Canaria. The way they pronounce it is kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Everyone's going to Croatia. How they pronounce it, also super cute. Super cute. And we're here. We spent our vacations pretty much here in Trondheim, reading, watching TV. I go to the beach during the summer. My daughter and I go to the movies. She loves making things, and she has this incredible talent for creation. So she loves making things. So she does a lot of sewing. She sews puppets and different things that she loves. She draws. She's very creative, so she works a lot on that. I go to the library a lot. My daughter and I also go to the gym a lot. Sometimes we go to Sweden, which is not really an international trip. I mean, technically yes, but not like anything fantastic. Because that's all we can afford. We go to a city named Rörus. And it's usually for a very short period of time because we can't afford to do a long trip anywhere. And as long as I am alive and living in this country, I'll never have any of the things that the average Norwegian has. And I'm fine with it. What I don't like is to have this thrown in my face all the time by people asking me, why don't I do this? Why don't I do that? And they want to argue with me. Well, they're always looking for Spanish teachers everywhere. Okay, they are. Yay, to the hey, to the yay. Yeah, they are. But the thing is, they will hire me for the 1 year while they need something. They need a substitute. And then that person will come back, or maybe they'll hire someone, but they won't hire me. They'll hire a Norwegian person. And is that fair? Is that okay? It doesn't matter. Maybe it is fair. It's their country, right? But that's the reality I live, so I can't afford anything. And I just wish I could have peace. Just peace. Just go do my work. Go home, spend time with my family, go to the gym, go to the library, read books, watch series, and talk to my family. Have peaceful, fun conversations instead of having to hear about problems that they're having that I cannot help with. I just, at my life, I just want peace. So I have this week coming up, starting today. And next week, I'm off work because it's Easter. But with my luck, I just know that I'm going to have a lot of things to take care of. And I won't have more than half a day of peace, which is the only thing that I really want. You know, when you watch those shows like Medium and Ghost Whisperer, and somebody dies, and then they just enter this beautiful place where they see their relatives who passed away, and they have this beautiful, awesome, incredible, stunning, light place with angels and where everything is peaceful, where nothing else exists for peace. I look at that and I feel like if it were possible, that right now, I would find it. But I'm very fearful of the unknown. I am fearful of God. And I know I have this one out until God decides it's time for me to go. So I'm still around. Because right now, I just wish I could sleep, deep sleep, either never wake up or wake up where I could find peace. That's how I'm feeling at the moment. I love that I have my daughter. I love that I have my husband. We've had our ups and downs throughout the past 28 years together. And people don't understand that a successful relationship looks different for different people. I know that people will criticize us for not being the couple they want us to be. We are an international couple. I come from Brazil, but I've lived in New Zealand, Australia, and the United States. I have been living in Norway for 23 years. He's lived in England, Australia, Brazil, and Norway. We met in Australia. We have a lot of things in common. Perhaps not a lot. A lot's kind of pushing it. What do we have in common? We both went to the same university, right? We both speak English, which is my favorite language to speak and express myself in. We both love a British TV series. We're both cultivated, educated people. We have a beautiful daughter together. And we have a beautiful family life, the three of us. So people may not understand or may not think, hey, you don't have a car, you don't have a boat, you don't have a cabin, cottage, whatever you want to call it. You don't travel internationally every summer. But we have each other and we're happy like that. Would we be happier? Or I don't know, if we had all of those things, maybe. But we are happy enough. So I get to say is that I'm tired of the criticism. I'm tired of people wanting me to have what they have just because everyone has it. Of people not understanding that it's still... Listen, I'm going to say something that will piss off a lot of people here in Norway if I say it to them, but I'm not saying it to anyone in particular. I'm saying it to the world. 15 degrees is not summer weather. It is just not. 15 degrees when it's sunny, it's not super hot. It's not even hot, it's warm. You need to understand that warm and hot are two separate things. Warm is just like the milk that you drink at night, right? Because you want to go to sleep and you want to have some warm milk. It's warm. 40 degrees Celsius, that's hot. 30 degrees Celsius, that's hot. 16, that's not. It's not hot at all. I'm getting on the bus right now. It's not at all what all my colleagues are going to work are doing. They're probably already there because they get to start earlier because they all have cars. Hi. And that's the end of my rant because I'm sitting on a bus and I can't say anything.